Yeah, I remember coming home from school when I was 15 and mum saying to us, don't worry about homework, we're going to go get fish and chips, we're going to watch a movie, we're going to have a chill night, and I was immediately suspicious and didn't trust her at all. But we had a really nice evening, and then she told us the news, and the minute she started talking, I somehow, the phrase breast cancer popped into my mind, like I had an idea that it was going to be that. And it was. And I remember my brother just crying and howling. He's 3 years younger than me, so he was 12 at the time. And I remember just sat there, just not crying at all. It's my enduring memory. And I think Mum was a little bit kind of spooked out, surprised by that initially. But I think it was just my way of processing it. And she hadn't told us because she'd found out about the diagnosis the day before, but my brother had had his first school concert, and she didn't want to ruin it for him, so she didn't tell us. But like from that point on, like she didn't tell us at all about the fact that she was going for a checkup, about a biopsy. Beforehand, this was the first we knew of it, and in like the year since, she's consistently like kept putting us first, and it's been really, really humbling and like amazing, and obviously worrying to see as well because we had a support system before this happened. We had my mum's side of the family, and I think over the course of the chemotherapy, the radiation, because my dad works away, my uncles and my aunts had to kind of help out, and they evidently weren't happy doing that. And so there were problems with me and my brother getting to school when mum couldn't drive. Throughout the whole course of radiation and the tough time after as well, I remember being worried that, well, not being worried, I remember kind of accepting the fact that after school clubs finished, all the kind of things that I wanted to, like, that would be done, no more going out seeing my friends. And mum didn't let that happen at all. She was really, really insistent that we were going to have as normal a childhood as any kids could. And she hid how much pain she was in, she'd hide how difficult it was for her. She'd always say, go on and get on with your work. And I had to fight her to be like, let me wash the dishes and let me mop the floor. Because I was doing my GCSEs at the time. And her whole focus was us, actually. I was trying to pass my exams, I was trying to coax my brother out of his shell and just trying to be there for mum, but I think bizarrely it was more a case of mum being there for us rather than us necessarily giving her more support than we were getting back, which sounds really bizarre, but it's just, I think, a testament to how strong she is. Yeah, I feel really lucky.